Alright, let's talk training splits. If you're over 30, you've got kids, you've got a job, you've probably got 3 to 4 hours max per week to put into your training. You do not need a 6-day bro split for your training. You need something that fits around your current lifestyle and that will still get you results. Today I'm going to break down 3 simple training splits that you could implement right now that will get you maximum results, and some exercises to include into them. So first up, we've got the 3-day full body split. This is my recommendation for beginners that are just getting started in the gym. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, full body every day. Now your current lifestyle might not allow you to train Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but you've just got to make it fit around you. This is just an example. You make it personalised to your own needs. See, training full body each session is massively beneficial for getting multiple times per week on each body part. If you set out with the 6-day bro split that you may have tried in the past, where you have shoulder days, back days, chest days, you miss one of those sessions, you're missing that whole muscle group for another week. And sure enough, you're going to prioritise getting the sessions done that you enjoy doing. So if that is not a particular body part, you've probably not hit it for about a month. With the full body split, it maximises efficiency. The fact that you're training it regularly means that you're going to make progress a lot faster, and it's easier to stay consistent. Now what you're going to want to do with a full body split is prioritise one major movement in each workout. So your first one could be a squat, your second day could be a bench press, and then on the third day, a deadlift. Then what you want to add to these is all the other accessory bits, your shoulder presses, your back movements, your leg curls, your leg extensions, etc, etc. But by putting one of these main movements at the start, you're hitting multiple muscle groups within this movement, called a compound movement. And the beautiful thing with full body workouts is you could do these within 40 minutes. They do not need to be any longer, because what you're going to sacrifice first would be all of the accessory bits, finishing off with core work, arms work. Hit these main movements, and if you're short on time, you really don't have to be doing much. Now that was if you could train 3 days per week. If you can train 4 days per week, I would adopt the upper lower body approach. So you can see from this example, on day 1 upper, 2 lower, 3 upper, 4 lower. The main principle and the main reason behind this is because you can now train on consecutive days. When it was on 3 days, you would always leave a rest in between because you're training full body. Now you can train upper on Monday and lower on Tuesday, if needs be. Again, you find what works around your schedule. Now the upper body days, again, you're going to want to start with some key compound movement. So that could be on day 1, that could be a bench press. The second upper body, it could be a shoulder press or a big heavier back movement. And then on the lower, it could be squats on day 1 and deadlifts on day 2. And then you add all those accessory bits afterwards with pull-ups, with leg curls, etc, etc. This is where it would be beneficial to not just get a templated plan, because it needs to be personalised to your own specific needs and what areas of the body you want to target the most. And the thing with this is, if you are on a perfect, ideal week, you can train 4 days. You could do this approach. And then, for example, say you've got a work event, you've got a kids event, whatever is going on in your life, meaning that you can't do them 2 sessions, or you're missing just 1 session, don't just do an upper or a lower, just do a full body. It's so easily adaptable, and you just need to think on your toes, because again, life throws a lot of shit at us and it's not always going to be perfect weeks. So being adaptable and changing up your routine to suit is going to get you maximum results. Now, if you are able to train 5 days per week, you've got a very good routine and it's just possible to do so without feeling forced, then I would do the push-pull leg split. So again, an example of this would be day 1, push, pull, legs, and then the other 2 days are pretty much down to whatever you require. If you're more focused on competing, maybe you even want to add some cardio in instead of one of these 2 sessions, but you can either do upper body for push or pull or legs. It kind of really does need to be specific to what your goals are. I can't just say it is best to do this, because if you want to build your leg strength and power, well, you're better off doing 2 leg sessions per week. If you're not really bothered about the growth of your legs and you're just doing them so you don't look out of proportion, then the 1 session would probably be sufficient. The reason why push-pull legs in this training split is beneficial, because you're doing more volume on body parts. So again, the more frequent you train, the more, and as long as your recovery is on point, the more results you're going to get. But here's the bottom line though, the best training split that you can possibly do is one that you can stick to. If you're setting out brand new at the gym, you are not going to be sticking to a very good routine if you do push-pull legs. And that's just an opinion. You may prove me wrong, and by all means, please do. But I've just seen it time and time again. People set out the gates at 100 miles an hour without establishing A, the technique, B, the consistency, and keeping that motivation high because you're not really working to a high intensity. It just seems to fade off quite quickly. Nail the 3 day per week. If you're doing it regularly, you're seeing great progress and you're chomping at the bit to get more, go for 4 days. And if you do that same process again, go for 5 days. But it should really only be saved for people that have got experience. If you're restarting in the gym after a little bit of time off, again, I'd probably say start with 3 sessions per week because the risk of injuring yourself is going to be a lot higher if you're going at it 5 days per week. Now, if you found this simple breakdown helpful, then please drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel because I've got plenty more things like this coming up, and just drop any questions you've got about absolutely anything. And if you wanted some examples of training plans, just reach out and I've got plenty I can send templated across. Or if you need some coaching because you've accepted it's just too much to add onto your plate, then reach out also.